missing opportunities. When those opportunities come, you've got to take it and then run with it. I think some of the qualifiers tonight have put themselves in good positions and not really pounced. So if Paul does get chances, state enough that they have to go.
So he's on the 9-darter to get things going. I was only kidding. Come on, Paul. Hello. Well, all right then, that set the tone, hasn't it, Webby?
It really has. A little smile from Paul in the background as well. What's he got here?
What a letdown.
Memorably hit a 9-darter at the lakeside. Within the width of a wire, doing it Alexandra Palace's Gary Anderson as well.
So Littler wisely going to 18s from 302. So as usual, a player hits a maximum and then an absolute bag of nails with the next visit. But that's more like it from the Singapore slinger.
He will just play his own game, and he's doing that early doors here. It's already just the best counting from Paul.
Yeah. Could look elsewhere to leave himself on a finish. Luke is on a finish, which is eminently gettable from his point of view. Well, he's got his treble 20 iron, hasn't he, so far, at the very least, Paul Lim.
Good leg from Paul. Will he get a chance? He's going to get a chance against the darts as well here, Paul Lim.
105.
What was I saying about a slow start?
76.
$16 for tops. One dart for a break of throw.
56.
Underpitched.
45.
Reprieve for Luke.
Yeah, drags it low, and
Luke
Luke takes the opportunity, a 17-dart holder throw. And this is where the game can flip even this early. Paul had the chance to be in the ascendancy, and his throw could come under pressure straight away here.
So Paul Lim playing professionally since about 1973 by my reckoning. Paul Lim, the oldest man to win at the World Championships. 53 years older than his opponent tonight. What was it you were telling me earlier? When you were born relative to what Paul was doing in the game?
Yeah, he made his debut at the World Championships in 1982. I was born a year later. Then he ended my World Championship career in 2018.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring it up.
No, he still goes on. He's still got that hunger to just keep playing. Look, Paul Lim is financially sound in life, but he just enjoys being on the big stage, he enjoys playing, and who can begrudge him such a successful career? And there's no signs of winding down.
And still plays a lot of soft tip in the Far East. Still clearly in love with the sport. Get himself another treble here. He's on a finish.
85.
Not to be. Now, are they bees or they're bees? They're not wasps. They're bees.
90.
We're not having any more Ali Pali references here.
Settling down here, Luke. He'll find that purple patch for sure, and it's whether Paul Lim can withstand it. In the meantime, he's got to take care of things on his darts, and it's a loose second dart from Paul.
45.
Not enough. So Luke can rescue this.
59.
Although a trebller's visit doesn't help him, that scratch of the head tells a story. So only really Luke Humphries so far tonight who's looked at ease at the situation in terms of the PDC elite place we've got out here in Bahrain.
Yeah, Danny Noppert was never under immense pressure, but there was opportunities for Basim Mahmood. But the other three, Gerwin Price, Nathan Aspinall, Jan van Veen, there were opportunities. Van Veen found a little sprint towards the end, but they've all encountered problems.
Littler wasn't able to defend the title successfully last year. He ran to Gerwin Price, averaging 115 in the semi-finals. Put paid to that idea. Now Lim, 74 to level things up. 60 left, so 20 for tops. Perfect dart in the centre of the bed. Not a blocker at all. And that's a very tidy 74, cleaned up by Paul Lim to bring us level she devils in a race to 6.
There was a similar combination in the opening leg where he landed low. Just trying to get himself going. That was a very pacey visit straight to the hockey after losing that leg. Paul Lim deserves to be level here.
Well, Luke's already got 10 major titles to his name in a little over 2 years. He's 4th on the all-time list already, Mark.
I said it's incredible what he's achieved in such little time. He came here 2 years ago on the back of that brilliant run to the final, but he lost out to Luke Humphries, and since then he's made the Ali Pali stage his own. And he's still the talk of the sport.
And I mentioned Gerwin Price before, who put in that 115 average against Littler in the semi-finals last year. That's the opponent that the winner of this game runs into in tomorrow's quarter. Lim coming downstairs from the off here with Luke on a finish after 9. Right, back up for 20s, and he's got 170 to go at as well.
91.
He's not a million miles off. He's going to fire up Luke Littler. A bit of a flat start so far from Luke. Here he goes. And he gets it, and he's just trying to, he reels it in. He's just trying to get going here, Luke Littler, and that certainly will be a catalyst. And a good moment there with Paul Lim. But how many times have we seen that from the world #1 and 2-time world champ?
I think Paul was joining in with the fishing. He was.
Just enjoys playing in, regardless of the result, Paul Lim. He's made a competitive start here. Littler's average up above 98. Lim's in the mid-90s himself. He's playing well here, Paul.
140.
Playing with that compression sleeve that a lot of darts players are using now, Webby, just to keep everything nice and tight with the forearm.
And it's having the desired effect so far. Made a bit of a counting error earlier on, Paul, to leave 159. He's got to think about this. He's working it out. He can stay there, he can go back up. And stay there if he can find the treble, ideal.
59.
A little unlucky, but he is on a finish.
Littler always gives that third dart a little bit of extra violence when it's looking for the maximum.
167.
That's timing for you. Unless.
Aggressive look on the face of Littler with the last dart. Paul Lim isn't going to take the 167, so it's just about laying this up. Opts to just stay there.
Luke 47.
Tops for Littler. There it is. 3-1. Very nicely done.
Luke to throw first.
It's all coming up roses for Luke Littler. Just signed that massive new sponsorship extension with his sponsor who's been with him since he was knee-high to the proverbial.
Yeah, safe to say things are going well for Luke Littler.
Yeah, it's going all right, yeah.
Brilliant finishing, and after a bit of a slow start in the opening couple of legs, quickly gets his average up towards 104.
58.
And we know he's got levels in terms of average. I think his best TV average is 115. There was that one set against Christian Kvist, was it? In the Worlds, was it 140?
Ryan Meikle.
Ryan Meikle, that was it.
And that was a game where he was sort of a bit stuttery. It was his first round match in the 2025 World Championship. He said he felt nervous, but if you could produce that when you're feeling nerves...
Give me some of those nerves, that's what I say. Oh yeah, the Statue of Liberty will come into view for the darting pros come the summer. During late June, there's another match for Luke, who's going to want to be out there at Madison Square Garden, strutting his stuff.
Going through the gears here, Luke Littler. Paul. Putting a respectable display. A little unfortunate to not come away with a big treble there.
21.
Luke can see the funny side. Now down to business. Double 14, brilliant stuff. Luke Littler, come on now. 4-1 in next to no time. When initially it looked like Paul Lim might give him one or two headaches, but he's going through the gears now, the Nuke.
Fired himself up. So for Paul, paramount he holds throw here.
Just see the enjoyment with which he plays the game, Paul.
It must have been a boost to him as well when Luke, prior to the World Championship draw, was asked, who don't you want to play? And he mentioned Paul Lim. Bo Greaves was the other one. But even that is going to give you a lift, isn't it? And he went on him. Like we said, at the Worlds, Paul beat Jeffrey de Graaf in the end as well, beaten by Luke Humphries. But
and that was a bit of a revenge mission for Luke after what happened in the 2020-2021 World Championships behind closed doors, when Lim got the better of Cool Hand.
95.
Cool Hand's already through. We'll take on Nathan Aspinall in the quarterfinals tomorrow. See that game with us live.
60.
Gerwyn Price awaits the winner of this.
Stephen Bunton and Michael Van Geuwen still to take to the stage in the last couple of matches this evening.
123.
It's a good visit, but with Littler, good visits aren't necessarily enough at this point.
59.
Well, he's got
And
some
then he goes
breathing
and pops in
space.
the
Yeah,
trebles.
got some breathing space courtesy of that trebleless visit from Luke. Setup play's got to be good here from Paul Lim. He doesn't find a big treble, and we've seen what Luke Littler can do, firing a 180, and all of a sudden the leg has a different outlook.
$46.
No, finish it is. Incoming, you betcha.
He did this earlier on the leg. Paul was well placed on 167. And he was hoping maybe for a couple of visits. Littler fired in a 180 at a crucial time. He's done it again here. And he's going to get a look at that 68.
20s, 18s, maybe, for Lim. He's going to stay.
59. Luke Duquois, 68.
So to go within one of what would be a comfortable victory. Littler averaging 107 right now. Tops it is. And there, another very tidily taken out leg. And he is perfect on his doubling here. 5 out of 5 for the world #1 and world champion.
Yeah, cruising to victory with an impressive display.
135.
To think Paul Lim had a chance to break through in the opening leg. He won the second leg. But Luke Littler, 5 from 5 on the doubles, average over 107 with a 170 and a 121 in there. It's a brilliant display.
$100.
Smile seems to have disappeared a little from the face of Paul Lim. Littler just not letting up at all.
123.
Only the fourth man in history of the PDC to win successive World Championships.
100.
Yeah, joined that list of Phil Taylor, Adrian Lewis and Gary Anderson in defending his title
135.
just under 2 weeks ago. Luke looking to win the Bahrain Darts Masters for the second time.
Yeah, the hiccup last year he wants to put quickly behind him. And he can exercise some ghosts against Gervin Price in the quarters. If he tidies up here, Lim's lost his way completely, and this could be it.
Is he going to do it? Well, he misses his first dart at double, and he knew he hadn't missed the dart at double because you can see the frustration. But he'll be back. Paul Lim started pretty well, but Littler's gone through the gears, and it's been an impressive display.
So all the time in the world for Luke Littler to get the job done on his favourite double. And Luke Littler serenely progresses through to the quarterfinals at the Bahrain Darts Masters, averaging 106 against the Singapore slinger.